Okay, sequence and series, we start with the first step, Tn. Actually, Tn is n term. The term before it, we will write is Tn minus 1. And before it, again, Tn minus 2. If Tn, the term after that will be Tn plus 1. So you must get use of Tn, Tn minus 1, Tn plus 1. So if this is n, before it, they will become n minus 1. And then after it will become n plus 1. Okay, then we'll see I think this one your SPM you already done, but we just review lah. So first term, as usual, we use this at A and Tn, at T1. And then n term formula for arithmetic and geometry, there are difference. So how you prove your arithmetic, you are using common difference where Tn minus 1. So maksudnya that is the n term minus the term before it. Or you will take the term after it minus the certain term, Tn plus 1 minus Tn. So for geometry, we just divide. So janji that term divide before it. Okay, so sum of the first term, when you go for sum of the first term, actually it is equals to T1 and actually it is equals to A. They are same. And then sum of n term, when you want to add some more the terms together, their formula will be different. So you can see if your common ratio for geometry r greater than 1, they will start from r minus 1. If r less than 1, they were using your sum is 1 minus r. Okay, for sum to infinity, arithmetic don't have that things, only geometry. So for Tn equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. What's mean by that? So let's say your original, this is your Tn. The term before it is n minus 1. So when I want to do my arithmetic, I just Tn minus. If I want to do geometry, Tn divide by Tn minus 1. So when I want to find Tn, and then I cannot use this formula. I don't have this formula. They didn't give us this formula. Means they said they have their own kind of formula. They won't say this is a common. When you want to use this kind, all this formula, you want to use all this formula adalah bila soalan kata this is arithmetic sequence, this is geometric sequence. Bila dia kata ya, kita boleh pakai. Bila dia ada dia punya sendiri punya formula, contohnya a sequence has Sn equals to something. Then find the Tn. So how you find the Tn? You cannot use arithmetic or geometry because it said a sequence, a series of number as a formula Sn. Okay, so to get Tn, we use sum of n minus 1. How to get it? Because this is your n terms, right? Yang depan Tn. So yang depan lagi until depan lagi first term. So I want to get this, but I only have the information of sum of S term. When I use Sn, means I will calculate all this. This is my Sn. I just want this value. The n term means I will minus off. Minus this, minus this, minus this, minus this. So together. Actually this one together is sum to the n minus 1 term. So when I want to get Tn, I can use Sn minus Sn minus 1. For example, like I want to get, okay, this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term. I want the third term only. I can use S3 minus S2. So S3 is overall, these three things minus these two. Okay, so you can see T3 is equals to S3 minus S2. If you want, T10 is equals to S10 minus of the front, all the front terms, means all the front terms together will become sum of 9 of it, sum of 9 term of it. And then you can see the reminder here, first term is equal to S1, but T2, ini saya typo T2 is not equals to S2. T2, betul kan ini nota? T2 is not equals to S2. T2 akan sama dengan S2 minus S1. Because T maksudnya sebutan tertentu sahaja. Kalau S means already sum together overall.